What's up, guys? This is Anime Figure Focus, the channel where we talk about our anime figure collection. My name's Eric. This is
Amanda,
and we're talking about this figure today. This is Suomi KP-31 by Funny Nights. I'd say overall the box isn't anything special. If anything, it's kind of a cheaper box compared to some of the other boxes we've seen. It's not bad. Like, it showcases the figure well. You got really nice art on it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of small, and overall, I mean, for the price of this figure, it's probably appropriate because I think it's a more affordable one.
Okay.
But with that being said, it could be better. Yeah, so Funny Nights, whatever, I don't know who they are. In fact, I don't know a lot of manufacturers, but I'm going to put it out in these videos because, well, we kind of have to.
And this is the first figure we've ever had, and the only figure we've ever had from
Funny Nights.
So.
So funny enough, this is a pretty good figure for being so funny. Okay, so the thing is, I actually really like this figure. I found it on AmiAmi, and I bought it pre-owned for like $95. That's before shipping. I never do mention how much I pay for shipping.
It varies, obviously.
It does vary,
for everyone, so.
Especially because sometimes we get a box of like 3 figures, sometimes it's just the figure. So I don't really put the price. I do log how much I pay, but I don't put the shipping prices on my figure collection. I just do what I paid for it. And I bought it pre-owned from AmiAmi. Typically, it's pretty good to get a pre-owned figure on AmiAmi. You get like some really great deals, and honestly, AmiAmi, they're really good, especially if you get an item A box B.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, this one wasn't. I think it was like item B box C, because it definitely does have some blemishes.
Yeah, there's definitely some scuff marks, but.
So, but I will say though, from viewing distance, like on a shelf, like unless you're really peeping, you're not really gonna notice. I think it looks pretty good. Amanda, how do you feel about this figure?
Personally, it's not really like my style. I know he's been wanting to get this one for so long, and I was just kind of like, I'm just not really crazy into it. It's really great looking. I'm not a huge fan of her face.
So that's her biggest criticism, I think?
My biggest criticism is the face.
Yeah, I actually think it's fine. I think for
her eyes look great. I love how her eyes look. They're very pretty.
Yeah, I actually do really like the eyes. I think they're dope. During taking the B-roll
and I love
shots,
her hair. Her little whoop.
Yeah.
Little swoopty swoop to the side. I like it.
Yeah, the hair is really flowy. I love flowing hair, as you can tell by my No Game No Life figure behind me. You can kind of see it. Yeah, right there. Anyway, so the whole figure's actually got a flow to it. If you look at the jacket, you call that a jacket? It's kind of a blanket. Cape.
Yeah.
But
her skirt.
Everything's super in motion, which I really like about this figure. It's like I don't know. It tells a story. I think that's why I liked it so much. You can see she's sort of dropping the gun, and you can obviously see the burn hole in her cape, so to speak. So I don't know if you can see that on camera. But I love the burn hole. I think it's super cool.
Burn hole like on her skirt and on her shirt up here.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you here. Her underwear is blown off. Okay.
Oh yeah, it is. I forgot about that.
Gone.
It totally is.
If you think that the damage was the
like whoever had their eyeball up in that scope, they were like ready.
Yeah,
they knew what they were aiming for.
The shooter knew what he was up to.
It didn't even hit her skin. It was like pow,
actually,
on the on the thong, dude.
Yeah,
Blah.
okay. It just
done.
Let's just say it's completely ripped off. Now I will say, and I'm not going to show it really, but the thing about it
it doesn't really show much, but yeah.
Well, you can just see butt.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's just enough material left down there to cover the goods.
How convenient. This poor man shot her underpants off.
Yeah, so the thing is, he definitely shot, but not true. Okay, he didn't.
he didn't shoot true.
He didn't hit the target as requested by the upper chain. He definitely.
Yes, Commander. What can I do?
I have a priority mission. Snake.
Oh my god.
Snake. All right. Anyway, so yeah, it's definitely a fun figure. One thing that I didn't like, that I knew I was kind of I was sort of expecting it because I was reading the My Figure Collection comments, and that's if you look at the photos on both the box and the like online, she's got like a red butt cheek, and I'm serious. Okay, it's there.
It's red, yeah, but right here it's like
it's not there.
I mean, it's there, but it's barely.
I don't even think it's there. Dude.
No, look, it's here.
Watch the boot, but yeah, I don't know. It's really not though. Like,
oh well, I guess it is kind of.
It's not.
It's not in the right. It's not in the same spot. It looks more like shading, actually. Now that I look at it.
Exactly. It's not good.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be like I just slapped it. Okay.
Like that guy that shot her with the gun, dude. He.
See, the thing is, it ricocheted off her butt into
off her underpants.
Okay.
It ricocheted off the underpants because that was the original target.
Okay. Well, no, it hit the butt cheek on the way. Right.
I think it just kind of.
That's what. It. Yeah. No, it literally, poing, and then ripped through the. Anyway.
Anyway.
So the problem is, it's not there, and I kind of liked it. So I'm a little upset it's not there. That being said, there is areas where they have done shading. If you look at the cape, the whole cape has shading on it. The stockings have shading on it.
It looks great.
Like overall, it's a pretty decent figure for the price, and I was really happy to add it to the collection. Now there is one comment I want to say. She's really pale. So
yeah,
if you,
she is.
She's probably the palest figure I own.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is fine. Actually, I think it might be intentional. She almost looks, and you'll see this a lot if people take photos online of this figure, she's sort of, I think she's destined for like a snowy area. Okay? Like maybe the cloak is kind of to keep her warm or something. So I feel like her face being white would kind of match that snowy aesthetic, I guess.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like it's cold or something. But with that being said, it's something I noticed, and it was a little too pale for me.
And with that being said, she's only wearing a thong and a skirt, guys.
I don't know about a thong. It's kind of nothing at this point.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Which is, fine by many.
She's currently a commando, guys.
She's,
the commander.
Well, she is a commando, judging by the military uniform and the gun, so going commando is a commando, I guess.
One thing also that I really, really like about this figure is the detail that they put in between her chest, like with the strap going in between her.
Yeah, I like it because it's almost as if the strap is
really
legit.
tight and it's really like holding on to her.
And I love those details like that where you can see.
Can I just mention, I also love how she has a button on each nip.
I mean, sometimes you gotta button them down, that's what it is.
Sorry, I'm just bringing this.
God, I don't know.
Cut that out. Cut it out.
I want to mention that the scuffs are gonna happen with her gun placement. It's just the nature of it. You're gonna get paint transfer on the gun and the inner thighs because that's just how the gun's out in place. But I don't have a problem with it because honestly, once the gun's there, it's there and you're not gonna ever see it. But it is something to take note of.
Nah, you can see it.
I mean, really?
On the front of her shin, yeah, right here.
Okay, so
it's pretty
I take that back. You can see it where the gun has fell. It has scraped along her
chin, yeah.
And so you can see some paint transfer there. So that's why I'm like, it could have been designed better.
That you should expect for some figures. Like it's.
Yeah, if you get this figure and you get it pre-owned, do it item A box B. I kind of regret getting it at this level because it had been already opened and people have already scuffed it. I'd say if you're buying a pre-owned figure and you're afraid of that kind of thing, just kind of judge it on the figure. Is it kind of a figure that doesn't really have a lot of stuff going on?
Mm-hmm.
And if it doesn't, then you're probably going to be good. But if you're a figure like this where you have like multiple pieces and those pieces could scuff each other, then maybe you don't buy a pre-owned one that's like item B or lower.
Right.
Like B plus and A, I'd say are like definite buys. But like anything like C or below, if you're worried about blemishes, like you might get a really good deal and it might be okay with you. But since you don't get to really preview that, it's kind of a risk you take. Now, with that being said, what do you think of the base?
It's a cool design. It's a little plasticky for my liking.
Yeah, it's honestly not that fancy or anything.
It's not. Yeah, it's nothing fancy. It's kind of just like, all right, we're gonna do a cool plastic base.
Yeah, I'm actually not a fan of the base. I want to say that it's one step up from a prize figure base.
You know, it's interesting. It's like they were trying to do like cobblestone kind of ground or something.
Yeah.
But there's like no texture to it.
It's kind of like, yeah, I don't know what the intent was. Yeah. It's kind of techie looking.
Yeah.
With its what is that, an octagon? Like how many sides is that? I don't know, dude.
Hexagon?
Hexagon. It's got hexagon
2,
shapes.
4, 6, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so even though it's got the hexagons, like I'm just not a big fan.
Yeah, it's definitely like prize figure quality base.
That's the thing. It's like got a little bit better sculpt because it's actually something that's not just like a round base, but it has the same qualities of a prize base. It's got like it comes off.
Made out of the
It's
same.
got like it's a little bit thicker. It's cheap plastic, and it's not really that fancy. So, whatever. Base isn't that great. Amanda, what do you think about the holes in her stockings?
I mean, I love how her skin's popping out.
That's so. I just got done saying in our last video that I love the thigh squeeze.
That's a thigh squeeze.
That's a thigh squeeze, dude.
In all sorts of places.
We got lots of thigh squeeze happening here, so that's a big thumb up from me. It's a good detail.
I love that detail with.
Anytime you have like clothes interacting with the actual body of the figure, it's a big win.
Yeah, that's why with the Sonica one that we just
reviewed,
I just wasn't.
It didn't have enough of that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. That's the thing about Sonico is she's got like her body tells her clothes what to do. All right, Amanda, real quick, what do you think about the gun?
I don't know. I feel like the paint could have been a little bit better on it. It's kind of like, is this supposed to be wood? I'm assuming so.
Yeah, it is.
Because it doesn't really look like that.
So I actually like the gun, but it's nothing special, like you say. I mean, it's not bad quality. You can definitely see how there's texture on the gun, like it's almost metallic. And the wood, I guess it could go a little bit longer, better to look like wood, but it's not bad or anything. Overall, it's just kind of serviceable as a gun, but it's not anything like mind-blowing. I actually really love her top. I think it's so cool looking. I think it looks really good how like it's form-fitting.
Right.
But it's got like some thickness to it. I love the strap. I really love the brown strap that's going across her chest. I love the buttons, even though like you had commented the placement
it's just so funny.
Is pretty much like on point. Her normal military wear is under the jacket, but then like she's got a jacket on top. Okay. Looks pretty good. Alright guys, that's been our review of Suomi KP-31 1/7 scale figure. This has been Anime Figure Focus. If you like this video, give it a like. If you feel differently about the figure or want to make comments, go ahead and leave them down below. And subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. Alright, thanks for watching.
Do a little fucking wave at the end.
See ya.